And welcome into the second day of the Paradise Classic here at Florida Atlantic. Thanks for joining us on Flow Sports as Stonehill is facing off against the Wisconsin Badgers this morning. Top of the first, nothing doing for Stonehill. Wisconsin is up to hit now. To lead things off is Emily Bojan. And the mound for Stonehill today is Harper Sullivan. That pitch is a strike. 1-1 now is the count. That ball is taken high. 2-1. Bojan playing in the designated DP spot today. That's fouled off. Last year, Bojan appeared in 51 games, started 30 of them. She led the team with 24 walks. Would love to get a walk here early. So that one's fouled off the screen. 2-2 is the count. Harper Sullivan is coming in. She had a 3.38 ERA last year. 9 wins, 4 losses, 23 appearances, so she seems to be one of Stonehill's go-to pitchers. We'll see if that can carry some weight into 2026. Full count to Bojan. She pops that one up to right field. And there for the catch is Jenny Olson. Hillary Blomberg up to hit now. Starting catcher for the Badgers takes the first one for a strike. Oh, and 2's the count. Next pitch is swung on, hit to right field again. Diving play, but could not make the catch. That's going to be waiting on official scoring, base hit or error. So Wisconsin's going to have one on here with one out. And that's going to bring up Jackie Showalter. So we're going to give Bloomberg a hit there. Showalter's first pitch is taken high for a ball. Harper Sullivan would love nothing more than a double play right here to get out of the inning. Next pitch is outside, close call, but 2-0's the count. Sullivan's really trying to paint that outside part of the plate, but home plate umpire is John Schaefer is not giving her any wiggle room. 3-0's the count. Jackie Showalter, redshirt freshman from Heartland, Wisconsin. That's hit in between third and short for a base hit. So now Wisconsin's got 2 on with 1 out. Sullivan got a quick first out, but back-to-back base hits. Wisconsin's threatening here early in the first inning. That's going to bring up Kendra Lewis. Batting in the 4th spot. Also the starting pitcher today for the Badgers. That one's taken outside for a ball. She had a quick first half inning in the top of the first. See if she can get on base here, as that's slow roll to first base. Easy out there for Stonehill. But that moves 2 runners up, so now 2 outs, runner on third and second. Obviously, first game of the year for both these squads, so see what they can do with situational hitting here early, and that's right down the middle for a strike. That's taken high for a ball, 1-1. Olivia Bark, third baseman for the Badgers, is down in the count. 1-2. Sullivan looking to get out of this inning with no runs scored. For a second, she had 2 on with 1 out, but slow roll to first, and then now ahead in this count. That's high. 2-2. That's taken outside for a ball. Full count now. Wisconsin looking to get on base, get the bases juiced. Good battle between Sullivan and Bark here. That's hit underneath the second baseman's glove. That's going to score 2 for the Badgers. That's going to be an RBI single for Bark as the Wisconsin takes a 2-0 lead here early in the first inning. So Sullivan had a good battle there with Bark, but Bark got the best of her as that was hit perfectly under the second baseman's glove. Snyder did all she could at second, but couldn't get there in time. So that's going to bring up Emma King. She's got a runner on first, 2 outs. Badgers are up 2-0 here in the bottom of the first. Bunt attempt goes foul, so that's going to be a strike. 0-1. Emma King's a sophomore. Appeared in 42 games last year. She started in 5. So see if she becomes part of the starting rotation this year. Obviously, she's starting today. She had 10 stolen bases last year, so has a lot of speed on the base paths. As that's a bunt back to Sullivan at the pitcher, and that's going to be off the first baseman's glove. That's going to move a runner up to third. So just a high throw there from Sullivan to first to get the out. Leads to an error, and now runners on the corners. Wisconsin's still threatening to score. 2 outs, 2 already in. Three hits so far here in the bottom half of the first. Danielle Lucy up to hit now for the Badgers, center fielder. This King takes second, so that's her first stolen base of the year. Like I said, she had 10 last year, so getting started early on getting more than 10. So now 2 runners in scoring position. That's bunted foul. 0-2 is the count. That's going to be popped out to right. Couldn't get there in time. That's going to be a foul ball. That's hit up the middle for a base hit. That's going to bring home 2. That's going to go all the way to the wall, and that's going to be possibly a triple. Sure enough. That's going to be a sliding triple for Lucy. 2 runs score here, and it's going to be Wisconsin 4, Stonehill 0. Sullivan is having a tough time in the circle for Stonehill as of right now. Another runner in scoring position for the Badgers. Mackenzie Foster's now up to the plate. That's going to be fouled back. 1-1. So this cold weather doesn't seem to be affecting Wisconsin at all here in Boca, as they are red hot this morning. 4-0 early lead for a ball. Wind blowing out to left field, so ball is going to carry today. And that's going to be bunted to first base and thrown over to the second baseman, covering the bag for the out. But Wisconsin gets 4 hits and 4 runs as they take a 4-0 lead heading into the second inning. We'll be back with the second day of the Paradise Classic right after this. Welcome back to Florida Atlantic Softball Stadium for second day of the Paradise Classic. We have Wisconsin versus Stonehill in this first game matchup. Wisconsin jumped out to a 4-0 lead here in the first inning. Stonehill looking to get something going here in the top of the second. Mackenzie Karen up to hit for the Skyhawks. That pitch is hit to left field deep. It's going to go all the way to the wall, and that's going to be a double for Karen. So Mackenzie Karen leads off the inning with a double. Stonehill is looking to get some of these runs back here early. So Kendra Lewis in the circle for Wisconsin. Just gave up her first hit. Had a clean inning in the first, and Mackenzie Karen was able to give that one a ride to left field. Sarah Taylor up now to bat for Stonehill. She's got a runner in scoring position. First pitch from Lewis is taken for a strike. 0-1. Jessica Brill on deck. She's hoping to have two runners on. As that's hit up the middle. Good stop by the second baseman. Great play by Foster there at second to get the out at first. That does move the runner up to third, though, so now Brill's got a chance to get one run back here for Stonehill. One out here in the top of the second. So Jessica Brill trying to get Karen home from third. That's taken high and outside for a ball. Next one from Lewis. Little check swing. She couldn't hold back. That's a strike. 1-1. That swung on a miss for his second strike. Stonehill really looking for a way to get this run home. That was right down the middle. Not sure what she was looking for there, but that's going to be a strikeout for Lewis. So that's going to bring up Melanie Schneider. Yeah. So Melanie Schneider at the plate for Stonehill. She looks at the swings in first at the first pitch and strike 0-1. That one's low on the dirt, 1-1. Stonehill still trying to manufacture this run on third. Lewis has 2 strikeouts so far. Only given up 1 hit. That came off the double earlier in this inning. That one swung on and missed. 1-2 is the count. Lewis seems to be in a groove here. She's gotten behind a couple of times, but able to fight back and win the at-bat. See if she can do that here. Ahead 1-2. That next pitch is same spot, swung on and missed for a strikeout, so that ends the inning. Stonehill does get a runner on, but can't get her home as Wisconsin leads 4-0 heading to the bottom of the second. Back here at Florida Atlantic as we start the bottom of the second inning. First pitch from Sullivan is low for a ball. And that's taken low as well. 2-0 count to Conger, starting shortstop for Wisconsin. That swung on, hit between third and short for a base hit. Wisconsin's right back to what they were doing in the bottom of the first. Now back to the top of the order for Wisconsin. Number 3, Emily Bojan's up to hit. 0 for 1 today. She hits that off of Sullivan's glove, but Sullivan's able to recover and get the out at first. That does move Conger up to second. Now Hillary Blomberg up to hit with her second at bat in just as many innings. Wisconsin up to 5 hits now. Runner in scoring position. First pitch from Sullivan is taken outside for a ball. So far today, Blomberg's 1 for 1. She came around to score in the first. Sullivan's 3 earned runs, 5 hits, and just 1 2/3 innings. Was able to move the runner to third. So now anything out in the outfield, and just like that, it's probably going to score a run. Sure enough, that would be a sac fly for Bloomberg. And that's going to bring home Conger. And that's going to bring up Jackie Showalter. Nobody on, 2 outs. That pitch from Sullivan is taken outside for a ball. Showalters came around to score here in the first inning. Sullivan's up to 43 pitches. She has no strikeouts so far, but also hasn't given up a walk. Hitters are just able to hit the ball and hit it to the right spots. That's going to be popped up in foul play, but first baseman was not able to get there in time. Next pitch to Showalter. It's taken high for a ball. 3-1's the count. Like I said, Sullivan hasn't given up a walk yet today, but Showalter is trying to break that as that's fouled off to the dugout. 3-2 now. That's going to be hit in between center and right. That's going to go all the way to the wall, and that's going to be a stand-up double for Jackie Showalter. She's 2 for 2 today. As she was behind in the count, she was ahead in the count, 3-1, fought off a couple of pitches and was able to find one she liked and hit it to the gap in right field. So now another runner in scoring position as Kendra Lewis comes up to hit. That's taken for a ball. High. 2-0 now. Low and inside. 3-0 now to Lewis. Sullivan's struggling now to find the zone. She fell behind the last hitter. She's already behind 3-0, and that one's taken for a strike, 3-1. Lewis is probably going to hold off until she sees a pitch she really likes. That's hit in between short and third. They're going to home. Could be a play at the plate. It's cut off by the throw home. And that's going to be a run for Wisconsin. So an RBI single for Lewis as Showalter comes home to score. It's 6-0. Olivia Bark now up to hit for Wisconsin. Looks like we're going to have a pinch runner at first. That's going to be number 20. She's going to come in and run for Lewis, who happens to be the starting pitcher for Wisconsin. That would be Ava Parent now on first. And she's going to run and take second base. So first stolen base of the year for Parent. Oh, now they're going to say batter interference, I think, is what the call was. Seemed to be some interference call there, I guess. So the runner at second is actually going to be out, and that's going to end the inning. But Wisconsin gets 2 across. So the score is 6-0. We'll be back right after this. top of the third inning back here at Joan Joyce Field. We got a new pitcher on the mound for Wisconsin, Jordan Felci. Jordan Felci on the mound now for Wisconsin. She takes the place of Lewis. Lewis only gave up 1 hit in 2 innings. Kaylin Beatty. And that one's going to be hit foul. That was close. That was right on the line. Kaylin Beatty trying to get on base here early. 2-2 is the count. Next pitch is check swing. She did not go around, so full count now. That one's hit right back to the circle, and that's going to be an easy toss over to first for the out. Jenny Olson comes up now to hit for Stonehill. Jordan Felci, this sophomore pitcher for Wisconsin. She went 2-1 last year in 16 appearances. She had 24 innings pitched in the circle. She's ahead in the count 0-1 here. And that's right down the middle for a strike. 0-2 now. Next pitch from Felci is hit right back to her. And that's 2 up, 2 down for Jordan Felci in the circle. See if she can get the three-peat here. Just a soft dribbler up to the circle for the out. And that's going to bring up Natalie Bottiglieri for Stonehill. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout so far. The first pitch to her, taken high and inside for a ball, 1-0. That one's taken low now. 2-0 is the count. Seems to be a pretty strict strike zone behind the plate today. John Schaefer's not calling anything outside, really. Next pitch is taken inside but called a strike. 2-1. Felci's next pitch is swung on and foul tipped behind the catcher. 2-2. Wisconsin looking to win the first game of the Paradise Classic for them. The Owls played Indiana last night and run ruled them 8-0. And that's hit to short, fired over to the first for the out, so that's going to end the inning. As Stonehill wasn't able to get on base, and Wisconsin still has a 6-0 lead as we head to the bottom of the third. We'll be back right after this commercial. Leading off for Wisconsin here in the bottom of the third, Olivia Bark. First pitch to her is taken for a strike, 0-1. Sullivan's still in the circle for Stonehill. So that pitch was a beauty. Taken for a strike as well, 0-2. Line so far for Sullivan is 2 innings, 7 hits, 5 earned runs as that one's hit in the gap in right field, and that's going to run to the wall. Another double. So Bark now, she's on second with the double. That's going to bring up Emma King. She came around to score in the last inning. King lays a bunt down, but it goes foul. So 1-1. Wisconsin looking to add more runs as they've scored 4-2 and now looking to tack on more, as that's going to be bunted to the pitcher but out at first. Good play there by the infield for Stonehill. That does move the runner up to third, so Bark's on third. And Danny Lucy's up to hit now for Wisconsin. She's got a runner on third with 1 out. See if she can get this runner home. Sullivan's first pitch, and she's going to bunt. That's going to be right outside the batter's box. And great effort there by the catcher to try to get Bark out at home, but not in time. So that's going to score a run, 7-0 now. That was a sacrifice squeeze if I've ever seen one. That ball landed right outside the batter's box, and Bark got a good jump from third and was able to beat out the tag. So now you got Lucy on first. Foster at the plate. That's called a strike. Looked outside, but strike is the call from John Schaefer. 1-1 is the count. Next pitch is hit softly to short. Basket catch there by Beatty. So now it's 2 outs now for Wisconsin. Hannah Conger now up to hit for the Badgers. That's going to be hit to center, but right at Bottiglieri. So that's going to end the inning. Wisconsin does get one, though, as they've scored in the first 3 straight innings. They take a 7-0 lead. We'll be back in the top of the 4th right after this. Back here at the Paradise Classic, leading off for Stonehill in the top of the 4th is Grace Conaway. She's 0 for 1 today. Jordan Felchey came in for Kendra Lewis in the last inning for Wisconsin. She's in the circle now. The first pitch from Conaway is hit to left field. That's going to get down for a hit. She's going to try second and throws not in time. As Conaway gets a leadoff double here to start the inning for Stonehill. Harper Sullivan is now up to hit. Hasn't been her day so far in the circle, but let's see if she can drive home a run here for the Skyhawks. First pitch to her swung on and missed for a strike. 0-1's the count. Top of the 4th, Wisconsin scored 4 in the bottom of the first, 2 in the second, 1 in the third. That next pitch is fouled off the screen. 0-2. That one's going to be hit softly to third as they got a rundown now. Conaway was heading to third, but not. She's going to run out of time as She got caught in a pickle there, and she is out trying to take third, but Sullivan basically takes her place at second. So she's going to reach on a fielder's choice, and that's going to bring up Mackenzie Karen. Pinch runner for Stonehill, number 10, is going to take the place of Sullivan at second, Miera McDevitt. McDevitt, freshman outfielder from Auburn, New Hampshire. That pitch is taken for a strike to Karen. 1-1's the count. Karen's got a double so far today. She's been one of the few bright spots for Stonehill offensively. She's got one of their 2 hits. Fauci shaking off the pitch. The next pitch from her is fouled off of Mackenzie herself. 1-2 now. That's going to be fouled off the screen. Good battle here between Mackenzie Karen and Jordan Fauci. Be sure to stay tuned on Flow Sports after this one. Wisconsin is coming up again against Army. Should have that one for you right around 11:15. That one's fouled off behind the bleachers. All the coverage for today's game to be on Flow Sports. Be sure to follow us. We'll be here all weekend, Friday, Saturday, and a couple games on Sunday. That one's taken high and outside for a ball. Good patient at bat here for Karen. Next pitch is hit straight to third base. She fires over to first for the out. Devitt wasn't able to move up, so she's still on second. So that's 2 outs now here in the top of the 4th. And Sarah Taylor up to hit now. Sophomore from Concord, New Hampshire. She's 0 for 1. First pitch to her is swung on and hit to right field, but camping under it is the right fielder Bloomberg, and that's going to be the out to end the inning. So Stonehill gets a runner in scoring position, but as Wisconsin still holds on to 7-0 lead as we'll head to the bottom of the 4th. We'll be back right after this. leading off from the bottom of the 4th inning as we're back here. Day 2 of the Paradise Classic. At the top of the order for Wisconsin, Emily Bojan up to hit. First pitch to her is taken high for a ball. In the circle now for Stonehill is number 24, Lauren Donovan, senior pitcher from Marblehead, Massachusetts. She's got a 1-1 count to Bojan. Bojan's 0 for 2 today. Wisconsin so far has got 9 hits. Excuse me, 8 hits. 7 runs, 8 hits. It's a pretty good stat line if you have to ask me, and that one's going to be hit foul out of play. 2-2 is the count. Wisconsin, one more run would be in the line for the run rule if they could hold Stonehill in the top of the 5th. It's always nice when you can have quick games on long tournament days. Let's see if we can have one here. Next pitch. That's going to be hit up the middle over the shortstop's glove for a base hit. So Bojan was tired of being 0 for 2. She's got a base hit now. Hillary Blomberg up to hit now for the Badgers with the runner on first and no outs. And she hits first pitch to left field for a base hit. So now Wisconsin's got 2 on with no outs. That's going to bring up Jackie Showalter. Wisconsin has been red hot from the plate all morning. I talked about it earlier. They've scored a run in every inning so far. They're up to 10 hits. Showalter's 2 for 2 today with 2 runs and a double. Couldn't ask for a better start to the season for the starting first baseman for the Badgers. That one's taken for a ball, so 1-0 is the count. That's going to be hit foul. Next pitch is Showalter's taken high. 2-1's the count. This will be the 3rd pitcher the Badgers have faced today. Showalter got a single in the first, a double in the second. And she pops that one up. Could be in play for Skyhawks, and it's going to be dropped by the first baseman. So Showalter gets another chance at it. Runner on first and second with no outs. Next pitch from Donovan's taken low for a ball. 3-2's the count. Donovan's given up 2 hits so far to the first 2 batters she's faced. Let's see if she can break that here against Showalter, who's been one of Wisconsin's best hitters today. That's taken low for a ball. So good eye there by Showalter, and that's going to load the bases. Bases full of Badgers. No outs here in the bottom of the fourth. Wisconsin up 7-0. So Kendra Lewis up to hit. First pitch to her is a strike. Bojan on third, Bloomberg on second, and Showalter on first. Next one is taken outside for a ball, 1-1. That's going to be swung on, foul out of play. A great facilities team down there running to grab the foul balls. Good work by Ryan. Next pitch is swung on, but looks like she got a piece of it. So she's going to get another chance at it. One and two's the count. Another pitch foul, straight back. Good battle here between Lewis and Donovan. Next pitch underway. That's taken outside for a ball, 2-2. Make sure to tune in on all the action on Flow Sports today. Coming up next would be Wisconsin and Army. That game should be starting around 11:15, depending on when this one finishes. That's taken high for a ball, so now the walk in a run with the bases loaded. It's back-to-back walks by Donovan. 8-0 now for Wisconsin. Wisconsin has had very patient at bats. Olivia Bark now up to hit. See if she can get an RBI here. First pitch to her is sent to center field, but it's going to be there for the out, but a play at the plate's not going to happen. So she is going to get the RBI. Sac fly, that makes it 9-0. I imagine she was just told basically to make contact and hit it somewhere where they could get the run home, and that's exactly what happened. So we're going to have a pinch hitter here for Wisconsin, as number 12 is going to come up to hit. Addison Wary from Seymour, Wisconsin. She's getting her first plate appearance of the year. First pitch to her is taken for a strike. She comes in for Emma King. She's got a runner on first and second with one out. That one basically skips across the plate. That's a ball, 1-1. Stonehill will have to manufacture at least 2 runs in the top of the fifth to keep this game alive. That one's fouled off, 1-2. That one's Something she'll probably wish she had back, but that swung on and fouled off the screen. 1 and 2, as that one seemed to be heading straight to her helmet. She sees that one go for a strike, and that's a strikeout. So a good battle back there by Donovan. She gets the strikeout of Wary. So Danny Lucy up now, runner on second and first still. 2 outs. Lucy's got 1 hit today, 3 RBIs, and she's got a triple. Another successful day for one of Wisconsin's hitters. See what the starting center fielder can do here as that one's taken inside for a ball. 2-0 is the count. That one's going to be hit, popped up to the shortstop, and that's going to be the end of the inning. So Wisconsin was able to get 2 runs across. That brings the total to 9-0 as we head to the top of the 5th. Stonehill needs to manufacture 2 runs. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back as we head here to the top of the 5th inning, and Stonehill looking at a 9-0 deficit. That pitch is taken high. Shelby Jacobson on the mound now for the Badgers. She comes in for Jordan Felchey. Jessica Brill at the plate for Stonehill. That's taken inside for a ball. Brill's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Two and one's the count to Brill. Jacobson's next pitch. Curveball for a strike. 2-2 now. That's taken for a strike, and that's going to be a strikeout for Jacobson. So a strikeout looking real. That's her second strikeout of the day. That's going to bring up Melody Schneider. Stonehill down to final 2 outs unless they can score 2 runs. As the game would end in a run rule. Wisconsin up 9-0. That's going to be popped up to the shortstop. As Conger is there for the out. So now Stonehill down to their last out. This could be back-to-back games of the Paradise Classic ending in run rule as Florida Atlantic run ruled Indiana last night 8-0. Like we said, we have a long day of games ahead of us, the next 2 games, so quick games we will not complain about. That swung on and missed for a strike. Beatty's 0 for 1 today. Now ahead in the count 0-2 is Jacobson. That's going to be swung on, hit to third, thrown across the diamond in time for the out. As Stonehill goes 3 up, 3 down. And by the run rule, that is going to be it. As Wisconsin wins 9-0. So Wisconsin came out red hot. Scored 4 runs in the first, 2 in the second, and then 1 in the third, and 2 in the fourth. They had 10 hits total and just seemed to be all over Stonehill pitchers today. So Wisconsin's out to a 1-0 lead on their one win on the year, obviously in their first game, but they're going to come up right after this and play Army. We should have that one on Flow Sports roughly within the next hour or so. And that's going to do it for the first game. We appreciate you tuning in with us. As the final score one last time, Wisconsin 9, Stonehill 0.